Do your knees give you pain when you hike? Knee pain is one of the most common issues that hikers deal with, especially as you age. Maybe your knees hurt as you are hiking and you're stepping over a boulder or a tree. Or maybe your knees give you pain and feel like they're on fire as you're descending downhill. And if either of these are true for you, knee pain is likely something that you struggle with throughout the rest of your life. If this resonates with you, stick around because I have a great exercise to share. But before I do, I'd like to briefly explain how pain works, because this exercise may be a bit different than what you're used to. Pain does not necessarily mean that there is damage to your body, and damage to your body doesn't necessarily mean that you will experience pain. Pain is a protective mechanism that your brain sends out when it feels something is off. Your brain may think something is off and give you pain in your knee because the joints in your hip and your ankle are stiff, which don't allow your knee to move the way that it was designed to. Or your inner ear, which is where you get your balance from, is off. So moving up and down seems dangerous to your brain, and the best way to get you to stop moving is to give you pain in your knee. There are many reasons why you may get pain, but today we're going to focus on working on one area of your body, which is a favorite exercise of mine. Hey, welcome to my studio. Okay, so today we're going to be addressing your chronic knee pain via working your inner ear, which is where you get your balance from. You may be asking, well, why are we going to be working our inner ear if we have trouble with our knee? Well, your inner ear, your vestibular system, gives your brain a lot of information about the health of your body movement and where you are in the world. So if that's working better, your brain is going to perceive movement as less threatening. So we're going to give this exercise a try. It's called your VOR, which stands for your vestibular ocular reflex. So before we do that, what I want you to do is pay attention to how your knee or knees feel. So do they give you pain just as you're standing? Do you get pain when you're squatting? You could do a few squats, or you could do a lunge. This is a reverse lunge, paying attention to the health of my right knee. So however you are able to check in and feel the health or the level of pain in your knee, I want you to do this first. Okay, here we are. So now we're going to be working this exercise called your vestibular ocular reflex. So you can't see the rest of my body because you don't need to. You're just going to pay attention to my head and my eyes. So again, you can use your handy pen or thumb or any other object that is stationary. Stand up nice and tall. If you look at my eyes, right, I'm looking at the tip of the pen. I'm going to rotate my head west to east, thinking that there is a laser on the tip of my nose and it's drawing a perfectly straight line as I rotate left or west to right and east. I want you to breathe, and the important part is keeping your eyes on the pen the entire time. You're going to do this about 5 to 10 rotations in total. So if you were up close looking at my eyes, my head would look like this. I'm breathing, trying not to hold any additional unnecessary tension. Again, you could do this about 10 times, 10 rotations, making sure that you're keeping your eyes on the target. Okay, so now that we've done this axis, we're going to be working the vertical one, which is north to south. So again, pay attention to my head. I'm going to rotate just a little bit. So I'm keeping my eyes on the tip of the pen or whatever the target is. I'm going to rotate my head up and then down. Just straight along this line. So again, if there's a laser on the tip of my nose, it would be hopefully retracing the line that I'm drawing the first time. Keeping my eyes on the tip of the pen. Breathing. If you were to see me up close, it's going to look like this. All the way up with your head, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. Keeping your eyes on the tip of the pen. That's exercise. Okay, so now that we've done that exercise, we're going to revisit your knees and see if they are feeling and moving better. So what did we work on? We worked on some squatting, right? We're bending your knees. Okay, checking in, see how that feels. Smoother, less pain, more mobile, less restriction. We worked on a reverse lunge, left leg back, right knee forward, or whatever it is where you're able to judge how the health of your knee is. So this exercise is called your vestibular ocular reflex. We're working your inner ear, which gives your brain tons of information about where your body is in space to help your knee pain. So again, unconventional, but this is based on neurology. Give the exercise a try, and I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you found this helpful, I'd love your support. So if you were to click the like button below and subscribe to my channel, that would be great. And if you're someone who deals with a lot of chronic pain and tightness, I have a free resource that should be helpful to you. You can access it at the bottom of this page or at my home screen. So again, thanks a lot and talk to you soon.